All right, 10:05 here on a good morning in coastal ABC. Dr. Fauci has been held in contempt of Congress in Washington. That's Rand Paul. He just wrapped up the hearing. He took the committee vote. He chairs the committee. The committee vote was 8-5, split along party lines to hold Dr. Fauci in contempt of Congress for invoking the fifth 111 times when he appeared before them a couple of weeks ago. Dr. Fauci, we want to know the story about COVID. We want to know everything. He's not going to tell you everything. He said, because that guy wants to lock me up. Rand Paul wants to lock me up. Well, today Rand Paul held him in contempt of Congress. Now, where do we go from here? What does that mean? Well, it means we refer that to the Department of Justice and they can prosecute Fauci. Fauci's got his hands full. We just found out that his cell phone, the cell phone he used during COVID, has been turned over to that same committee. Rand Paul can't wait to dig into that and read the friendly text between Fauci and the CNN reporters who are inviting him to dinner and advising him on how well he's doing. There could be a lot of other stuff on that cell phone. Also, at least 3 states now are preparing criminal investigations against Fauci. Just because he pled the fifth before Congress doesn't mean that he's immune from prosecution in other states, including Florida. All right, here's more now. Rand Paul making the argument to hold him in contempt today.
8 days ago, Dr. Anthony Fauci sat before this committee in the witness chair under subpoena for conduct covered by the President Biden's full and unconditional pardon, reaching back to 2014. Dr. Fauci faced no risk of federal prosecution. All he had to do was tell the truth. More than 100 times, though, he refused. The chair ruled that Dr. Fauci's assertion of the Fifth Amendment privilege was unsupported in light of the pardon and the testimony he offered in his opening statement. The chair directed Anthony Fauci to answer. He refused again. That is what we are voting on today. Not his opinions, not his policies, not anything he said from a podium 6 years ago. We are voting on whether a witness who has received the benefit of a sweeping federal pardon can be ordered by this committee to answer questions and then defy that order without consequence.
A lot of people questioning whether the pardon that the Biden administration gave him on the way out is actually valid because the auto pen was used to sign it. All right, Democrats voted against this. They're protecting Fauci, and they say, you may have all that. You have his laptop, you have the diary, now you have the phone, but what you really have is a one-sided investigation. Here's Senator Gary Peters, Democrat.
Following a one-sided investigation and a rushed process that has repeatedly excluded the minority and other members of this committee, the chairman is now asking the committee to take a vote that could harm our ability to conduct future investigations and disregards constitutional protections long recognized by the U.S. Senate, all without making a reliable case that there is a legal basis for holding Dr. Fauci in contempt.
Okay, the vote was 8-5 along party lines. They now refer it to the Department of Justice for prosecution. We'll see how far it goes.